Shalom, shalom, it's your brother Wasilkamilbey, baby. Coming at you again, one more again, you know. Yeah, I'm about to hurt some precious feelings, okay, fellas? But before we jump into this, tackle this motherfucker, you know what I mean, bulldog this subject. This subject matter today is called, blaming other men for your fucking failures. Okay? Well, we reserve our United States constitutional rights, freedom of speech. You know, we exercise and assert it. Fellas, do you know child support is not just legislative, it's executive too? Did you know that? Why haven't y'all corrected me on that? Huh? Because y'all don't know that. It's executive and administrative. And it's not judicial. Okay? Please, somebody come and rebut me. I'm in the business of making dummies. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about niggas blaming people for they shit, they failures, they fuck ups. Just like you blaming us that you fucked a raggedy ratchet asshole. And you come over here for help and we give you all the weapons and you don't apply your motherfucking self. And when shit goes bad, it's our fault. Wow, we fucked you and had your child. No, you didn't check that bitch. Okay? We're going to show you who you are. These to the niggas. And these ain't to the Shamstoppers people. These to the undercover Shamstoppers subscribers. The haters who can't get off child support and refuse to read. You know what I mean? We dedicate this to you, okay? Remember, the weak will always be slaughtered by the strong, okay? Remember that. And the only way to beat evil is through raw power.
How long until we are operational?
2 days, sir.
We have until tonight, Captain.
Sir, the men have had no food, no sleep.
Do you think I have had any food or rest, Captain?
You hear that? That's you. That's you with the excuses. Right? And look what's gonna happen to you. Keep making excuses.
Yeah, me making excuses?
No.
You men are weak, complacent. We've let them forget that an attack can happen at any time, from any quarter. So let's you and I remind them, shall we?
Are you comprehending this? The reason why you're on child support is because you're weak and you complacent. And then you want to find a scapegoat to blame that shit when you go get somebody's services who don't pay child support. I don't pay child support. I have a license, okay? Whenever I want to do commerce and do business with that driver's license, that's when I'll use it. But I don't have to, okay? Stop blaming people for your shit. Stop making excuses, okay? Look what happens when you make excuses. You wasting time. This man is on a mission. He's on a mission, right? And I'm going to tell y'all, making excuses about with this agency shit. Stop making excuses. Who volunteered you? Who signed you up for this shit? If you ain't signed yourself up, somebody had to put your name on some shit. Common fucking sense. Huh? Common fucking sense. I'm gonna play it again for you. I'm gonna play it again for you.
How long until we are operational?
2 days, sir.
We have until tonight, Captain.
Sir, the men have had no food, no sleep.
Do you think I have had any food or rest, Captain? Do you hear me making excuses?
No.
You men are weak, complacent. We've let them forget that an attack can happen at any time, from any quarter. So let you and I remind them, shall we?
Now look at your baby mama in there working to kill your ass in there.
Doctor,
Yeah, no,
progress.
not enough. It is
And her name is Dr. Poison. Your baby mama was poisoned, nigga. Real talk. Now let's get to this. Look how many motherfucking videos we got. Look how many motherfucking videos we got. 945. 945 times you can end this bullshit that's in your life, the bitch. And you don't want to. Oh, wait, if this agency, I promise you, if this agency ain't shut down by the end of this year, I'm giving niggas to January the 1st to shut down this agency. Child support. If it's not shut down, oh man. It's gonna be bitches and motherfuckers and fags and pussies all over the place. I ain't bullshit. I am not. And we're gonna haul off, and we're gonna start the new year off with eating pussy in 2019. That's why I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna put it on my calendar. Alright? And not only that, we got another video coming up tomorrow. I probably drop that in the morning called How Many Books Have You Read in the 2018? And I'm gonna ask for comments, reference books, and all that shit. You know what I mean? Look at that. But first, I would like to read you guys something. I'm gonna read you guys something. Nature of Administrative Agency. Go get you a pen and a pad. Coming out one of my great books. Do you know what an administrative agency is? Here you go. Administrative agency is a government body charged with administrating and implementing legislation. It didn't say laws, it says legislation. Okay? Do you want to know the nature of it? Do you know what administrative law is? Let me give you another definition. Write this down. Administrative law is law governing administrative agencies. Just like they administrate that license to you. Do you know the nature of the administrative agency? Let's read. Administrative agency is a government body charged with administrative implement legislation. An agency may be a department, independent establishment, commission, administration, authority, board, or bureau. Right? All the bureaus are administrative agencies. Agencies exist on a federal and state levels. One example is a federal agency is the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, whose structure is shown. You want to learn the purpose of these administrative agencies? Federal administrative agencies are created to carry out general policies, not laws, policies specified by Congress. Federal agencies include the Security Exchange Commission, the Consumer Product Safety Commission, the Food and Drug Administration. The law governing these agencies is also known as administrative law. State administrative agencies also exist and may have jurisdiction over areas of law affecting businesses, such as workers' compensation claims, real estate licenses, and unemployment compensation. So, when you go get you a lawyer, when you go get workers' comp, they snatching that money, right? Think about that. Think about that. Are you ready for Administrative Procedure Act? Do you know what that means? Huh? Let me give you a definition. If you write that shit down. Federal law that established the operating rules for administrative agencies. Federal law. So, when you go in these courtrooms, they have to follow federal law. They have to. They have to, man. Look, legislative power of the agency. An administrative agency has the power to make laws and does so by promulgating regulations with public input. So did they get your input? Did they get your input? Huh? Agency regulations as law. An agency may adopt regulations within the scope of its authority. The power of an agency to carry out congressional program necessarily requires the formulation of policy and the making of rules to fill any gap left by Congress. If the regulation is not authorized by law creating an agency, anyone affected by it can challenge the regulation on the bias that the agency has exceeded its authority. Do y'all hear? Do you hear that? Huh? Let me keep reading. An administrative agency cannot act beyond the scope of the authority in the statute that created it or assign a responsibility to it. Okay? However, the authority of an agency is not limited to the technology in existence at the time the agency was created or assigned jurisdiction for enforcement of laws. The sphere in which an agency may act expands with the new scientific developments. Let me read you something about the legislature. Legislators have met the judicial standard for approval with various types of agencies created for different purposes, such as licenses to protect the public, prohibiting unfair methods of competition, and administering the registration of autos and other vehicles. The purposes in these types of statutes include the typical public safety and welfare areas such as insurance competence and integrity of the professionals through the licensing process, or ensuring that there are free markets to allow upon open competition. What's up, man? Why y'all still on child support? Huh? Why y'all still on child support? 945 videos. There is no excuse for you guys to be on child support when we hit the scene at 2016. We hit the scene on 2016 mean. None of you should be paying child support. You paying child support because you're a weak, pussy, motherfucker. And you listening to weak, pussy, motherfuckers who still pay child support. That's it. You ain't getting out child support if you fucking with somebody who still pay child support. Because this is the only channel that says we do not pay child support over here. I don't pay child support. For what? When I can support my own fucking child. Man. Child support is legislative and executive, okay? It's not judicial. It is not. It's not. The state courts ain't part of the judicial branch, but they function like them. They set their shit up like them. But you know what? The Supreme Court gave them power too. But they gave them power not to go over the scope of their authority and violate any of your motherfucking guaranteed rights. The executive power of the agency. You want me to read this to you? Let me read. The modern administrative agency has the power to execute the law and to bring proceedings against violators. Right? So in the legislative branch, they pass that shit through policy through the child support. And they pass it through, and their homeboys over there pass it to the executive branch to enforce the shit on you niggas. I'm just giving y'all basic layman terms. I don't have to put up a book no more and read this shit to you. I don't have to put up their laws and read that shit to you. It's basic. You letting this bitch go down here and violate you and her friends too. And that's why your ass is on child support. But for the niggas who still love their baby mama and shit, your ass gonna stay on child support. Stop complaining, stop whining. Stop blaming other motherfuckers for your fucking failure. It's disgusting. It's faggotry. It's homosexuality. It's unclean. You want to know why the gang members, you want to know why they had Crips, Bloods, and all type of gang members? Huh? You want to know the majority reason why? Because most of these guys didn't have families in the household, so they had to turn to their homeboys as father figures. Your baby mama your baby mama don't care if y'all niggas go to jail or not, jail or hell. Because as long as she getting your check, she gonna be sucking some dick. Or riding some new dick. It's just that simple, man. Y'all want that feel good people that sound like they smart, and I know goddamn well they not smart because they ain't called my phone and try to have a dialogue. Because I tell you, they ain't more intelligent and they ain't not smart as me. I guarantee you that. You can take that shit to the bank. Okay? I can speak intelligent. I can speak how they speak. I can get down with the ghetto shit. I can get down with all types of shit. But you know what? I'm not blaming another man because my baby mamas decided to go volunteer me to pay for them to be a mother. No fucking thank you. I can read the Bible. The Bible says a woman does not have authority over a man. Period. Point blank. Ain't no in between and ain't nobody gonna help me. I'm not gonna let nobody help her try to coerce me to give her some fucking free, tax-free money. Let me read just 2 minutes. Let me take 2 minutes of your time. The enforcement or execution of the law. An agency has the power to investigate, to require persons to appear as a witness, to require witnesses to produce relevant papers and records, and to bring proceedings against those who violate the law. Now, what law did y'all violate? Huh? What law did y'all violate? Think about that. 945 videos and you niggas is still paying child support. Just be honest. A lot of you scared. A lot of y'all scared. Y'all scared. Just be honest. Hey man, comment, subscribe, share, like. You know what I mean? I really don't care if you dislike it because you ain't 9 times out of 10, the motherfucker that dislike it life ain't better than mine. And I sleep good at night. I guarantee you that. Because you know why? I realize one thing. I'm not going to blame another dude for my fucking failures. In order to be successful in this bitch, you got to have failures. And we ain't talking about failing. We talking about falling. And get your ass back up and step your game up. Be looking for the video. How many books have you read for the 2018? And I'm going to call out a lot of motherfuckers on that one too. If you want to get rid of this shit, get off of child support. Not me help you, but get off of child support, get rid of this shit. Fuck with us. If not, keep it moving. Peace.